Yo, how's it going, everybody? My name is Urso, and welcome back to the Twilight Forest. We are in Season 4 still, and we are getting along pretty well. So, last episode, I ran around and found the spawner that is sitting right here behind me. And, unfortunately, I couldn't find any more, but we'll remedy that situation later. Later, I can find more if I need to. What I'm working on right now is a trap for this spawner, because I want to kill these skeletons, but I want to get their XP, which means I need to do, you know, some sort of weakening trap, either a fall trap or a, suffocation trap. I find fall traps to be the easiest, and I have an idea for one that I want to do that should hopefully be kind of modular too, which will allow me to add more spawners later. What I'm planning on doing is actually putting the trap directly beneath me here. So there's a hole dug, there's a piece of cobblestone there because I've closed off the room. But if we come over here through this portal, I've opened up a room here. This is directly underneath, so if we pop like that, I think it's like 2 more. Yeah, there's the hole up in the floor that we saw up there. So let's go ahead and close that off. This is where I'm thinking the spawner is going to be for the moment. I'm going to probably take this down a lot more, and this will allow me to just go ahead and add more spawners underneath later if I would like to. Or even on the sides, I think would be okay. I made this room slightly bigger than it needed to be so that we could expand later if we wanted to. Real fast, what I did make is I cooked up a bunch of iron, actually way more iron than I needed to cook up, but I couldn't remember how much it was going to take to make these. I have made the timber axe here, which takes down full trees really fast. It's one of the more advanced tools in Tinker's Construct. I went ahead and also made a hammer, which requires 2 of these plates, a hammerhead, and a tough tool rod. Each of these plates requires 8 ingots, and so does the hammerhead, I believe. So that's that's a lot right there. And then I also made the excavator, which requires a tough tool rod or a tough plate, the head, a binding, and a tough tool rod. So I made both of those. I just made them entirely out of iron, except on the excavator I put a paper binding, so it has an extra modifier on it. And I've kind of gotten in the habit of naming my tools just random people's names. Mine is Timber. That's the only one I think here that I've done. So now we have Greg, which is the hammer, and Duncan, which is the shovel. No real reason to it other than they're the names that popped into my head at that moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this down a little more, get it kind of set up, and then I'll show you what my plan is for this. Alright, I guess before I get too far, I should probably show you the reason I made the hammer and the excavator is because with the hammer, mining a block will mine it in a 3x3 around it, so it's really handy for clearing out large spaces. Now, it is dependent on which face you do it on, so if I mine like right here, watch what happens. It'll take out here, here, and then since there was no layer above it, it left that blank. Versus if I mine the top of the block, it'll take it out around it. So keep that in mind if you're using these. The excavator, I'm not going to go ahead and show you, but it does the exact same thing on like dirt and gravel. So it's basically the same thing, but for shovel material objects. Alright, I've dug out quite a bit more, and unfortunately I have to go up and down with the design I'm making to activate it because it's kind of a lazy way. I'm not going to be moving the skeletons quite as much as I would with a normal trap. But unfortunately, what I'm going to use to go up and down, I want to use elevators. And right now, I currently only have 1 ender pearl. I do have my ender lily seeds over here, but honestly, I haven't played a whole lot in the last couple of, like last week, other than what I recorded. So they haven't really grown a whole lot. I was just holding the watering can on them, and they seem to grow a little bit faster. So what I want to try is actually making a sprinkler, which let's go ahead and get that together. I don't have iron bars already made. Alright, let's go ahead and grab just a fair bit of iron here. We're going to need a redstone torch, which shouldn't be too bad if we can find some redstone. There we go. We need a stick and a crafting table. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our redstone torch first. Grab that. We're going to make some iron bars. 1 set should be plenty. And we're going to go ahead and pop that over and make a sprinkler. Now, I believe the sprinkler you can put bone meal in, so I'm going to go ahead and come over here and grab a bit of that. Don't have a whole lot at the moment, so hopefully we can get a bit more. And now, I believe you have to supply the sprinkler with water. I'm not sure if just a water block is enough, so I'm going to try and see if this works. Can I place it over it? I can't. So it's not being supplied water. What I have seen done with it before is using an aqueous accumulator, so let's go ahead and throw one of those together. Alright, now for an aqueous accumulator, I'm going to need another one over here to supply my engines with water. So I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of them right now. So I'm going to grab a bunch of glass, we'll grab a bunch of iron. I don't think I need that much. I've melted up so much of my iron, I need to bring it back over in block form. And I'm going to need glass. How am I doing for glass? Okay, I got plenty of glass. What else am I going to need here? So tin, iron, redstone, gold. Okay. Alright, so this shouldn't be too bad. The aqueous accumulator isn't too bad to make. So if we go ahead and make that, we can make 2 pneumatic servos. That's good. We will make 2 machine blocks, or machine frames now. They're not machine blocks anymore. And then we have glass, we have that, we need buckets. I need 2 buckets. 1 more bucket, and let's go ahead and pop that up, and we can make 2 aqueous accumulators. We will go ahead and store 1 right over here for the time being. I'll get that set up later. I don't want to get into that one right now. It's dead anyway. So we're going to come on over here, and if we, let's see, I'm going to dig this out, so give me a sec. Alright, that took a while to dig out, so I'm going to go ahead and put another water block here, which should create an infinite water source right here, which is where we will place our aqueous accumulator, which should quickly fill up with water. Awesome. Currently the output is all sides. We'll make the output the top, and we're going to go ahead and throw our sprinkler on top right here, which once it's supplied with water, I believe, there it goes. Is it going to get this side too? It will. So that should make all of our crops grow faster, and I believe I can go ahead now and throw bone meal in here, and that should make the crops grow even faster from what I understand. So hopefully while we're working on this project, I can get these things to grow up a bit faster. They take for freaking ever, man. It takes so long. But I don't really want to go Enderman hunting right now. I'm kind of in the middle of stuff. Alright, to get back to what we're doing, if we come over here, we got quite a drop, so let's go ahead and go into chicken form so I don't take long fall boots. No. Alright. Let's get back. I am all over the place right now. Okay. Let's go that, and I have the iron, so why have I not made these yet? I've been reminded of them and I keep forgetting, so I need 2 diamonds per. Alright, I need 4 more diamonds, or 2 more diamonds. There we go. And I can go ahead and put, yeah, and 2 of those. Excellent. So, longfall boots. If you've never played Portal, what am I doing? If you've never played Portal, then you may not know what these are. These are the boots that Chell wears in the game to make herself immune to fall damage, because you do a lot of flying around and, zooming through the air. And a normal person would basically die. So, you get longfall boots in the game. Now, I have added these longfall boots have been added by iTunes into the Portal Gun mod, so we can use them, and now I will no longer take fall damage no matter how far I fall. I don't know why I didn't make these before. So what I'm planning on doing here is we're going to bring in some water here in just a sec. But what I want to do is I am going to be using portals to create my mob trap. So we're going to bring water in and have it pushing along this way. So the skeletons will spawn, fall down into the water, get pushed into this trough where they will get pushed along as well, and we will have the portal here. So the reason it's it's not really automatic is because I'm going to come down each time and activate the portal when I want it on. Otherwise, I'm going to put a drop right here that will that will drop them into lava. I can speak today, man. It's been good, I gotta say. I'm so elegant. Alright, let's go up. We're going to grab some water. I'm going to fill all that up, and we'll be back in just a sec. Alright, so I got all the water in, and basically this is how it's going to work. They're going to fall down, fall here, go this way, and the idea will be that I'm going to put a piston right here with this block retracts or doesn't retract, so... But I will put a portal here when this block is in, and they may not go in on their own. They may end up stopping right here and not going fully through, but as more of the skeletons come, they will push them through the portal, and then I shouldn't have anything to worry about. Like I said, this is kind of a lazy drop trap, but it should take a lot less resources. I don't have to build like a crazy... well, I just still have to build a bit of a tower. I'm going to go do that right now, actually, to get it ready for where they go. But at the moment, we're going to go ahead and push them into here, and I've got to get out of here. I'm going to go set up the drop trap, and we will take a look at that and pretty much see it running. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the idea here. I'm going to have a portal right up here. If we come over here and drop back into the spawner, we'll come right out here. So they'll spawn, come right here, fall down, come this way. This will be blocked off. They will probably stop here, but they'll get bumped in and drop all the way down like that. I want to have clear glass on this, which I think will make it look a lot cooler, which requires smelting of glass. So I've smelted up a bunch of glass right here, as you can see. And honestly, this is a terrible, terrible way to do this. Like, it's just taking forever to do this. So I want to kind of automate this up just a little bit. So we're going to rain. Nope, not that. There. Alright, let's keep that quiet. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves something that I've been playing with a bunch. I've been playing the Agrarian Skies mod a whole lot lately, and it's a lot of fun. And I've been using these things all over the place in it. They're really handy. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a real fast autonomous activator. And autonomous activator, you're mine. The autonomous activator is really cool. It basically allows you to automate right clicks and left clicks with blocks. You can put items in it, and it will basically always, left click with whatever item you put in it or whatnot. Here's the interface for it. So right now it is set to right click. It is set to not be sneaking. The aim level, you can set it higher or lower than the blocks. You can go up, down, and right it even. We're going to leave it even because that's where we are. You can have it placing, so if I put blocks in here and had it right clicking to place blocks, it would come out of the first slot only, or you can cycle through, or random. That's not really any issue for us. We just want the right click ability and for it to be straight out. We don't need any output. Let's go ahead and break this for now. So watch, if I take this glass out, it's going to auto right click the faucet and pour out the glass. At least I hope it doesn't screw anything up. Oh, that seemed to work out just fine. Next thing we're going to want to do is we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a hopper or two. Do I have any hoppers pre-made? No, I don't. Alright, so let's go ahead and make ourselves at least 2 hoppers. Alright, 2 hoppers there. We're going to grab a couple more chests. And what I would like to do is we're going to dig out right underneath here. We will throw a chest down right like so. Hup, and I'll fall down through here. That's alright. We're going to go ahead and click to put the hopper facing that way and the hopper facing that way. Now, everything that, once that solidifies, it should automatically go into the chest. So while I'm doing some other things here, we can not have to worry about having to come over here and right click that thing constantly. Lets me not have to do this by hand. So that's going to start filling up. The glass is basically going to be starting about here, like so, and it will take up the entirety of the front here. We'll move that, and I think that should look pretty good. What I'm going to have to do right now, or what I'm going to do right now, is I'm going to install the piston switches so that I can turn this thing on and off. I'm going to have one of these blocks pulled down so I can come in and actually shoot that portal up. Again, lazy man's way, but I think it should work, so be right back. Alright, so I've disabled the sprinkler because it appears to not have worked. I thought these were actually even bigger. I thought these were 14% before, but now they're at 0 again. That one's at 29, so it didn't seem to work. I'm going to leave it like that and see if anything else comes of it. I'm pretty much ready to give this a try, I think. Okay, we got all the glass out that I had in there. So now it's dumping out the rest of the iron and whatnot that's in there, and I can easily shut it off by doing that. Is that a full iron block? Perfect, okay. Now, let's grab that and that. I need to put the glass in on here, so let me do this. Alright, now that is all on. That looks cool. I like that. That's all nice and clear. What I did is basically just threw a piece of redstone, a redstone torch, and a piston here, so it's literally that easy. And I put away all of my dirt. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I have? Let's grab that. My inventory is just a mess at the moment. Let me try... See, I can throw away the bone meal. That should be good. I need to make a couple more pieces of wool if possible. One that should be just enough, at least for the moment. That's all away. Put that away. I got 2 more pieces of wool there. Alright, excellent. So what I'm gonna need to do here... okay, dirt. That looks all nice and good. Perfect. And if we go ahead and drop down here, I've got this side all set up to... so right now we have it open. And they would come and fall. This would be off, like so. So the skeletons would come and drop right down there. The one thing I forgot about... portals give off light, so I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to make it dark in there. The wiring literally is just a piece of wiring that goes to the back, so just left that open to show you, and that will turn it on and off. And what I wanted to do was take a little bit of this extra glass, put it here, like so. Now I can still shoot my portal through here when I need to. And what I want to do is come over here and use that wool we just made to make ourselves this, a blackout curtain. Now, a blackout curtain's kind of cool. It basically stops any light from coming through from the other side. So I don't want to, I might need to actually make a bunch more of these to put in there and try and stave off some of the light that's going to be coming through. So we're going to go like that. We're going to do this and go like that. So this way we can go ahead and put all the light we want to out here. And it shouldn't translate into here. So let's see, if I block off this glass right here like this. Where do we have light coming from? Oh, we have light coming from right there. There. Now it should be completely dark. Let's take a look at our light levels. Yes, block light is 0, except for like right here at the door, it's like 2. So that's pretty good. And that will allow us to come in here. It's all half slabs, so nothing should spawn. And I'll be able to come in here, look, turn on the spawner and everything, and be good to go that way. Now, the issue I'm going to have is we need to see how much light is actually in here when the spawner is on. Now, take out that block and that torch and this torch. So right now, block light is at 0, which is what we want. If I go ahead and put down my portal right there, our block light is at 3 here. If we make our way up higher to where the spawner is going to be, we're at block light 0, so we shouldn't have any issues if the spawner is sitting up here. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Alright, I'm going to use this portal here to get the spawner into place. So let's go like that. I'm going to set the spawner on top of... Actually, you know, I think I want it exactly where that block is. So we'll set it on top like that. And, you know what, I'm going to throw a bit of light in here just so that I don't get shot immediately when placing it. I'm going to go close up everything and get all set. So we'll be back to move the spawner in just a sec. Alright, time to move this thing and hope it works. So let's go ahead and grab our spawner right here. We're going to pop through the portal. There we go. Let's try and get this centered on there so that it stays up nicely. Perfect. Alright, now, oh, and we've already got them spawning, so let's go ahead and do... Now, how am I going to do this? Can I break this just in time as I jump? Nope, nope, that didn't work at all. Alright, you guys. Let's get you through. He should have taken damage, so he should already be dead by the time we get here. What is hurting me? Oh, an arrow fell on my head. Nice. Okay. So now we need to close this portal like that to stop the light from getting in there. Let's go down and take a look and see how it looks in there. So hopefully... Am I too far away to have it spawning right now? I might be. Nope, nope, nope. It works. There we go. Okay, and they should bump each other through the portal as more spawn, I believe. Oh, I need to not be standing there because that'll aggro them on me. Alright, I'm going to sit here for a second and make sure this works. Oh, one got pushed through. I'm not sure if I'm too far away from that spawner to actually have it be activating right now, so I'm going to go up and check from the top. And let's see if we get them spawning. So we've got one right there. Oh, there we go. Look at him go. Now, am I too far away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I'm going to be too far away. So the idea is I want to have this just kind of... I want to be able to turn this on while I'm standing around here. And have that fill up as I just kind of hang out over here. And then eventually I'll... You know, once there's a bunch enough over there, I can run over like this. And just punch them all to death. So they're not falling quite far enough to be a one-shot kill. I'll figure out a way to fix that eventually. I can either take this up one more block, which actually isn't that hard now because I don't have to make a whole water tube for it either. But if I hang out over here, I think this should be working the way I want it to. I'm going to sit here for a second, watch it, and see how it looks. Alright, I've been watching it for a couple minutes here, and I gotta say, it's working really well. It doesn't work if I'm too far away from the center here, but if I'm working around my base here, and just letting that thing fill up, that's just perfect. So, ultimately, the last thing I'm gonna need to finish this thing is I need those ender lilies to finish growing. That one's at 43%, and those ones have gone back down to 0, apparently. So, that's unfortunate, but this thing seems to be working out pretty well. What I'm going to most likely do is make a Tinker's Sword that has looting on it, so I can just sit here and kill them all really fast like that. And get all the XPs, all of the loots, and everything I want. And that's, I gotta say, that's pretty handy. And then it's literally as easy as to turn it off if I don't want it running anymore. So I need to make sure I come down here. I can go ahead and close these portals, and then just do that, and now I don't have to worry about those guys at all anymore, which is pretty handy, I gotta say. So now they'll go down, they'll straight up die, and I don't have to worry about them filling up. And it's as easy to reactivate as coming over here, flipping this down, going like that, and once we have elevators here, we can drop down right here, come on over. We will put this one right there, and do that. And that's how it's going to work. See, they push each other through. Excellent. I like it. I think it works out nicely. I think I'm going to... Yeah, that's got to be the end of today's episode. This is actually taking me a bit longer to build than I thought it was going to. But we got some cool other things made. So we made the sprinkler, which didn't really work out too well. But as you can see, the rest of the crops grew extremely fast. It even grew the grass around here. I'm not sure why it didn't really work on the ender lily seeds. Yeah, I'm not sure. There may be something written with them to make them take forever and not be supposed to be growing quickly. I feel like before, though, I was messing with it with the bucket here, or with the watering can, and it seemed to be okay. Where did that go? There it is. And this one actually seemed to make them... Oh, no! No! Ugh. Wrong button. Meant to right click, but I left clicked, and now I gotta start it all over again. Is this thing not even pouring water out of it? Oh man, okay, well, so we've ended on a low note. We've ended on a very low note. But that is what it is. I've got a bunch of stuff from there. Levels keep going up. I'm gonna have to move the enchanting area over there, probably. And I think... Yeah, so in between this episode and the next, I know I'm kind of pushing myself back a little bit more. This episode we were supposed to be heading over to the Dark Tower, but I wanted to get this all set up. I want to go in there with good gear, because right now unenchanted diamond gear is not sufficient to go into the Dark Tower. But we really want blaze rods, so next episode I will be all enchanted up. I will spend the time getting this thing filled up and getting the XP myself, so you don't have to sit through that. And then next episode, right from the start, I will just start us off either here or right at the Dark Tower, and we will get cracking on it. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed yourself, do me a favor, hit that like button, that subscribe button. It really helps me out, lets me know people are watching and enjoying what I'm doing, and it really encourages me to make some more. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I will talk to you next time. Have a good one. Later.